Hello, this is the first chapter Friday. Today's book is Billy Miller Makes a Wish by Kevin Henkes. Kevin Henkes is very, very special for us, not only for the library, but also for Racine, all the community of Racine, because he was born in Racine. And when he was a little boy, he used to go to the Racine Public Library for story time. So, hooray for Kevin Henkes! This is so far our newest book, and one more book is coming late this month, and the picture book is called A House. So, this is written by, of course, Kevin Henkes, and illustrated by him, and the publisher is Green Willow's Book. Chapter 1. When Billy Miller blew out the 8 candles on his birthday cake, he made a wish. He wished that something exciting would happen. Not more than 10 minutes later, even before the present opening had begun, police car and an ambulance flew past Billy's house and raced down the block. The wail of silence stopped nearby. Without thinking, Billy ran out the door, turned in the direction of the flashing red light, and followed after them. "Wait up," his father called. Along the block, bats swooped from the trees, and fireflies pulsed in slow motion. But Billy didn't notice. He just ran. Neither a police car nor an ambulance had ever come to Maxwell Street before, at least not that Billy knew. The police car and the ambulance had parked in front of Mr. Chury's house at the far corner, and Billy stood, still as glass, in the edge of Mr. Chury's driveway. His father caught up to him and firmly placed his hand on Billy's shoulders. "What's happening?" Billy whispered into the green darkness. "I don't know," said Papa. "I don't know." Billy was mesmerized. He watched Mr. Chury's house intently. It dawned on him that being paramedic when he grew up might be a good idea. It would be better than being a regular doctor because you would still get to help people, but you'd also be able to drive fast and use a siren. Neighbors was gathering on the sidewalk and driveway in clusters, and Papa slipped away and talked to a couple people, then came back to Billy. After lingering a few more minutes, Papa said, "I think we should go home. Mom and Sal are waiting. We still have birthday business to attend to, and I still have some packing to do." "Papa, I mean Dad," said Billy. "Do you think Mr. Chury is okay?" "I hope so." Lately, Billy had been trying to call his father Dad rather than Papa, which is what he'd called him for as long as he could remember. It was a hard habit to break, and even when Billy remembered to call him Dad, he still thought of him as Papa. Maybe he always would. He was having the same problem calling Mama, Mom. In the silence that followed, the stars seemed to draw closer, as if they too wanted to know what was going on. "Let's go," said Papa. He directed Billy toward home and gave him a gentle shove. They walked quietly across Mr. Chury's perfect lawn. It was strange. It was as if the excitement Billy had felt about his birthday had been shut off inside him, and a different excitement, because of the police car and an ambulance, had been stirred up and had taken over. there was another feeling that was jumbled with it, becoming stronger. It was a certain uneasiness, because Papa was going on a trip tomorrow. He was going to an art camp for adults. He'd been gone for 4 nights. Billy wished he could go with Papa. Billy turned back for one last look. At Mr. Chuli's house, the paramedics were taking a stretcher out the front door, and then there definitely was someone on the stretcher. Is this happening because of my wish? Billy wondered. Papa saw the stretcher too, but he kept guiding Billy forward. "Homeward, buddy," he said in a jolly voice. "I could use another piece of cake." They continued home. Now Billy noticed the fireflies. How could he not? They are flickering like Christmas lights. Blink, 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 blinkering as if to say, "Why? Why? Why? Why did I make that wish?" thought Billy. So this is the end of chapter 1. Okay? So if you would like to know what kind of a wish he made, you have to continue to read. Okay? So Kevin Henkes, 2020, he received award. The name of award is Children's Literature Legacy Award. Okay? And that means his books, entire books, okay? Books made a great contribution to literature for children. That was really great honor, and that's a wonderful award. And I know he published like well over 50 books. And as I said, the end of this month, the one more book is coming, a picture book. It's called A House. Okay? So he is very, very dear to the Racing Public Library, and I'm always looking forward to read his books. Okay? And this is a companion book of Billy Miller. Let me see, what is the title? I am going to check. Year of Billy Miller. Yeah, The Year of Billy Miller. Okay, so this is the second one. Okay, it's not a series because you can read independently. Okay, so if you like to read, you can read first one and then this Make a Wish, this one. Okay, so I hope you have a happy reading and keep reading. All right, and if you have any questions, you can always give us a call. Okay, Racing Public Library. All right, so see you next time, and please take care. Right, thank you. Bye bye.